Rey Mysterio is in the hospital as his son Dominik breaks his silence about this tragic situation. On Friday Night SmackDown, we saw dissension between the members of the LWO. This was caused by Carlito, who called out Santos Escobar for leaving a pair of brass knuckles on the ring apron during Rey Mysterio's match with Logan Paul. Logan Paul picked up those brass knuckles, clocked Rey Mysterio in the head, and Logan Paul won the U.S. title from Rey. Santos was offended by what Carlito was saying, and he couldn't believe that Carlito was blaming Rey's U.S. title loss on him. Santos Escobar was ringside while Carlito was in a match with Bobby Lashley. Carlito lost the match to Bobby Lashley, and after the match ended, Lashley and the Street Profits began to beat down Carlito, while Santos Escobar stood and watched and refused to help his fellow LWO team member, Carlito. But then Rey Mysterio ran down to the ring with a chair and saved Carlito from being beat up. This was when a troubling confrontation occurred between Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar. Rey Mysterio began to ask Santos why he stood and watched while his fellow LWO team member, Carlito, was being beat up. Santos did not like Rey Mysterio yelling at him. We have to remember, Santos and Rey have been great friends since Rey reformed the LWO, and in some ways, Santos Escobar was Rey's new son. Rey Mysterio began yelling at Santos, asking him, berating him, why didn't you help? Rey even shoved Santos at this point. But then Rey Mysterio went over and began to check on Carlito. This was when Santos Escobar attacked Rey Mysterio from behind. Rey Mysterio slapped Santos and then punched him. Santos got very angry and then set up the steel steps on the outside onto Rey's right leg, and he did a drop kick on the steps as Rey's leg was crushed between the ring and the steel steps. And this is how Rey Mysterio got injured and why he is currently in the hospital. Now let's get to a new update about his current condition. Of course, this attack on Rey Mysterio by Santos Escobar added true insult to injury, because Rey already had to deal with the loss of his U.S. title to Logan Paul at the Crown Jewel pay-per-view. And then a few days later, to have a beloved teammate betray you, not to mention the ongoing loss, basically, of your son, Dominik, and you may never have a relationship with him ever again. It's been very tough for Rey Mysterio, and to have Santos do this has to be heartbreaking. I already lost a son, but now I lost a teammate who was like a son to me. Now, Carlito was correct when he did yell at Santos about leaving the brass knuckles on the ring apron. Why did Santos leave those brass knuckles on the ring apron? Well, we have the answer. He left them on the ring apron during Rey and Logan's match at Crown Jewel because he was chasing off the person from Logan Paul's entourage who brought those brass knuckles to the ring area to try and help Logan win. And Santos was just trying to help Rey by grabbing the brass knuckles and then chasing off the person trying to give them to Logan. Was it a good decision for Santos to not put them in his pocket and just run off after the guy? Instead, Santos just wasn't thinking clearly, and he put the brass knuckles on the ring apron where Logan Paul would be able to grab them. Why did Santos do this? Was it possible that Carlito was maybe accusing Santos of being aligned with Logan Paul. And it wasn't just an accident. This could be the situation with Santos Escobar where he just wasn't thinking straight. He thought, okay, I'm going to chase after this guy, but I got these brass knuckles. Let me just set these here for a minute. Was it possibly nothing nefarious? Or was he actually trying to help Logan Paul, and the chase was a diversion that Santos was in on it? It made Rey Mysterio lose the U.S. title because Logan Paul used the brass knuckles to hit Rey Mysterio in the head and knock him out, and Logan got the pin and he got the title. So Santos possibly should be punished in some way for making such a horrible mistake. And maybe he shouldn't have got so mad when Carlito called him out. Maybe he should have said, hey, I made a huge mistake. Can you forgive me? Instead, he just got angry about it and then basically attacked Rey Mysterio. And this has all led to a very sad situation. It was announced by the commentary team that Rey Mysterio was taken to the hospital due to his injuries. The injury that we saw on SmackDown is a kind of injury that will make Rey Mysterio have to sit out for a long, long time, if not forever. We may not see Rey Mysterio back in WWE until next year, if ever again. Rey Mysterio is in the hospital right now as doctors are trying to help him with the severe leg injuries that he suffered at the hands of his LWO teammate, Santos Escobar. And as Rey Mysterio lays in a hospital bed, Dominik Mysterio has broken his silence about this tragic situation. Just a short while after Rey Mysterio was taken to the hospital, his son, Dominik Mysterio, posted the following on social media. Shout out to Logan Paul. Handshake emoji, justice has been served emoji. Rhea Ripley also broke her silence after the hospitalization. Rhea posted on social media. She also said, at this point, Rey Mysterio, I think you might be the problem. And Rey's current condition is that he is still in the hospital and he is not expected to be released anytime soon as he fights to save his career in WWE. What are your thoughts about Santos Escobar attacking Rey Mysterio and sending him to the hospital? Leave a comment below and give me your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification and check out our new YouTube channel, Wrestling News Now Insider. Click on the link to visit it now, and you will get brand new exclusive videos.